The Akan people say, a single bead does not make a necklace. Your life is a royal story, and your identity is a crown. But a crown's brilliance is found in its jewels. This is the Crown of Glory podcast, and these are the crown jewels, the weekly truths you need to make your own crown shine brighter. Welcome. Welcome back to the platform where we explore the enduring promises of God's royalty in our lives. As we step into December, we begin our special Advent series. This week, we uncover the first treasure, the jewel of prophecy, waiting in the dark. December often brings darkness, short days, cold nights, but it's also a month of intense expectation. We are naturally drawn to the light. And historically, the world waited in a deep spiritual darkness for a promised king. This waiting, this long advent, was sustained by prophecy, the divine GPS pointing to the arrival of glory. Today we are reflecting on that long-held hope. Think about a time you were waiting in darkness. Maybe you were lost or in a deep valley of doubt, or perhaps simply waiting for the first light of dawn on a long road trip. That feeling of relief, when the smallest flicker of light appears, that's what the jewel of prophecy represents. For centuries, the prophets had spoken of a coming king, not one who would wear a crown of gold right away, but one who would bring a light so powerful, it would shatter the deep darkness. The true crown of glory was not just an ornament, it was a promise. Prophecy assures us that God always keeps His word. It wasn't just a prediction, it was a divine guarantee. The world had gone silent for about 400 years before the angel Gabriel spoke to Mary. And yet, the ancient promises spoken through Isaiah and others were still valid. God's timing is never off. When Jesus was born, He didn't just illuminate one small stable. He was the fulfillment of every prophecy that pointed to the world's redemption. He was the light that proved that darkness was temporary. And that is the foundation of hope we can build our lives upon. Let's anchor this hope in our crown jewel verse for the week. This is one of the most powerful Advent prophecies. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 2. The people walking in darkness have never seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. This verse doesn't say the darkness disappeared fast. It says the light dawns in the midst of it. What darkness are you walking through right now? A dark mood, a dark diagnosis, a dark season of waiting? The jewel of prophecy reminds us that the great light has already arrived and it continues to shine. Your reflection challenge this week is simple. Look for the light. Where is God's fulfillment shining into your current struggle? When a worry enters your mind, consciously replace it with a promise from Scripture. Let the historical certainty of prophecy become your present certainty of hope. The jewel of prophecy tells us that our wait is not without meaning. The King has come and the darkness does not win. Walk in the light this week and wear your hope like a crown. Join me next week as we unlock our second treasure, the treasure of humility, where we'll explore the surprising nature of true royalty. Thank you for tuning in into Crown of Glory podcast. Until next time, may God bless you. Thank you for listening to this week's Crown Jewel. May the truth we've shared be a new piece of brilliance in your crown, adding to the weight and glory of your purpose. If you are blessed by this message, be sure to share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a jewel. Until next time, keep your crown high.